Now the time has come. The frunk for the MG is finally completed. With this delightful news, I would like to welcome you to the product presentation of the frunk for the MG. I will open the hood, as the frunk has already been installed. As you can see, it has become relatively spacious. However, I must admit that during the product development, it was not so easy for me because quite a few variants of the MG emerged with heat pump, without heat pump, with insulation in here, and so on. Therefore, we had to adjust the frunk so that it fits all variants of the MG. I'll take out the items in the left area. I like to put the charging cable in. The net can of course be unhooked. I like to place the charging cable inside because the frunk is a bit deeper here. And then you can fit the Type 2 plug in quite well. And in the right area, the large bag fits relatively well. And then you can put the charging brick or other items in here. Yes, I have put a tape measure into the intermediate part of the net, because I need it now to demonstrate the dimensions of the frunk to you. It is approximately 88 centimeter wide, 85 centimeter in the interior, 50 centimeter to the rear outside, and 45 centimeter in the interior. The depth varies slightly. Here we have, for example, 15 centimeters, and here 13 to 14 centimeters. It varies because it should utilize every cubic centimeter of storage space in the engine compartment. Before I briefly take out the frunk for demonstration purposes, I would like to address some product features of the frunk. The frunk is made from ABS-V, which is the name of this high-quality plastic, made from ABS-V. This plastic has the property of being non-flammable. It only glows if exposed to flames in the frunk. And it is very important not to install anything flammable in the engine compartment in case a car should ever catch fire, which, thank God, is very, very rare in electric cars. But if it should happen that no point of attack is given to the insurance, so that the insurance can say there is something installed that would have supported the fire. 2001. Okay. I am often asked why there is no lid on the frunk. On one hand, we would have to create even more distance to the hood with the lid, which would significantly restrict the volume of the frunk. On the other hand, it is absolutely unnecessary and rather bothersome because you have to open something extra. It is therefore not necessary, as it is clear that no spray water or similar can enter the frunk through the hood. The only dirt that might get into the frunk usually comes from the charging cable, the dirty charging cable that brings in some dirt. This is also the main advantage of the built-in version of the frunk. If it gets dirty, you simply take it out, wash it, and put it back in. This can be done in just a few seconds. Well, perhaps another detail is this sticker. We have also added a sticker for the fire department, indicating that if they need to interrupt the high voltage area of the vehicle, they can see this connector at the bottom for interrupting the high voltage area. This way, the fire department can immediately see, there is the connector down there, and they just need to lift it slightly to access the connector. Then I will briefly demonstrate the installation, or the insertion. There will be a separate video for the installation. The frunk is simply plugged in. It is placed on the lower rubber buffers and secured with the ball pins that are screwed in here. It is just positioned correctly and then attached to these ball pins with a light push. And that's it. Well, this is now the first prototype. And we will now commission our thermoforming company to go into production. And in a few weeks, we will be able to deliver the product. We will display the exact delivery date for you. I don't know that yet. I first need to discuss it with the deep drawing company. And then we can start with the delivery. You can then order the products if you're interested. So far, so good. I wish you all a lot of fun with the MG, perhaps with the built-in frunk. Yours, Josef from Frunk.at.